Yo, before this video starts, I just want to do a special shout out to SugarShack8536, who gave me the inspiration to make this video. They are a very cool person. Minecraft needs no introduction. It's one of the most popular games of all time. There's even a movie coming out as I'm writing this. Future me, is it good? Okay, Minecraft got really popular around the early 2010s. And you know what else got really popular around that time? Creepypastas. So yeah, we're talking about Herobrine. But not just the creepypasta of Herobrine. We're going to talk about how Herobrine evolved as a character, seeing how exactly time and the internet changed him.
You broke the TV! I'm not responsible!
I wonder what that 4chaner who originally made that Herobrine post thinks about this. So Herobrine was a creepypasta originally coming from 4chan, then reposted onto the Minecraft forum by Flaky. The creepypasta is about a player coming across a being that had a pair of glowing white eyes. He wasn't even named Herobrine at this time. The story got expanded upon by a thread posted by Enderfine, with the white eyes being seen in caves that was said to belong to a being that stalked the player. Also, according to the wiki, the white-eyed creature is a woman. Herobrine, the trans icon we need. At some point, the white-eyed creature myth is expanded upon, making the white eyes belong to a Steve player model and getting the name Herobrine, and for some reason was said to be Notch's dead brother? A dead brother. I don't know what that added to the story considering it was easily debunked by Notch. Herobrine here was more active than back when he was a woman. He was said to stalk the player, create sandcastles, and apparently contact the player himself. Then came the streamer Copeland, who enjoyed the Herobrine story and decided to pull a Bigfoot sighting and fake an encounter with Herobrine.
Cope's finding
After this stream came out, Herobrine got really popular. Even Notch talked about him. A mod came out from Minecraft made by T. Kelly, where if you are to make this altar for Herobrine, he would come after you. There was even a different mod of a similar style that Dan TDM made a video on. And for some reason, even though this was a mod exclusive thing, the summoning altar became synonymous with Herobrine, an added element to the myth. I remember making this in my Minecraft Pocket Edition game, and being disappointed that a ghostly entity didn't attack me. Around this time, there was also a lot of sighting videos that came out on YouTube. He was pretty much the Bigfoot of Minecraft. Of course, being a dumb little kid I believed most of it. Some videos I grew up with included the iconic PE video, and also the Xbox 360 video, which is one of the most fake videos I've ever seen.
At this point, you may not see that my buddy is in the game. The reason why you don't see him is because every time I saw Herobrine, my buddy teleported, so he couldn't do anything to stop him.
Yeah, I believe you. At one point, Herobrine shows up wearing diamond armor, which is clearly his friend forgetting to put them away before reappearing. And also the Herobrine skin is shown amongst the skin selection? How did I not figure it out this was fake? There's also this point where the guy shows Herobrine picking up a redstone torch while invisible, and for some reason this shook me to my core. This was the hard evidence that made Herobrine real in my mind. Not the fact that he shows up, the fact that he is able to pick up torches. There was also this series made by 3 friends who were hunting Herobrine, which I couldn't find unfortunately. I remember watching this series thoroughly, man. I was invested. I wanted that white-eyed fucker found and killed. There was also this video where this guy saw Herobrine in his world, and instead of trying to fight him or run off, he just does a house tour.
The fuck? Is that Herobrine? My god, what the fuck? Okay, let's just go over here. Right here is the stable, which I use for my horses, but here is my wheat farm.
What a lad. He doesn't fear Herobrine. Herobrine fears him. Is this the legendary Kevin? Yeah, there was a time when Herobrine was a living myth. Minecraft at the time was still relatively new, so a spooky entity like Herobrine being a part of the game wasn't that far-fetched, especially with unsettling mobs like the Enderman existing. Doesn't help that Minecraft itself acknowledges it. Herobrine was a lot like Santa Claus. Believing in him made the game sort of more magical, special even. However, soon things change. At some point, with how popular the creepypasta got, especially with all the sighting videos, Herobrine became mainstream. Soon, he wasn't just a simple myth anymore. He was more of a Minecraft villain. One of the most well-known examples of this concept is within Captain Sparkle's Fallen Kingdom series, with one of the main bad guys being Herobrine. Everything was going well for the king character and his kingdom, but then this fucker Herobrine came in and ruined everything. We get more of Herobrine in the sequel, where we got this anime-esque fight. This was what Herobrine became. Gone was the uncanny nature of Herobrine. He was now a villain to defeat, a full-fledged character. There was also the Monster School series where Herobrine is a teacher for various Minecraft mobs, and he teaches them different things. Apparently this is just something he does in his free time. There's also the Herobrine Mansion Hypixel adventure map, which various YouTubers played, where players have to go through all these trials and defeat mobs before fighting Herobrine himself. Why is it that these creepypasta characters always have a mansion? You can't just be happy living in a hut? Sugar Shack also mentioned this Minecraft series they saw, about a guy being haunted by Herobrine in a CGI form. I couldn't find it either, sorry, but I assume it looks something like this. These Mr. Cinema videos are wild, man.
What's up guys, it's Trigger Please here, and welcome to the Hunt for Herobrine live stream. Of course you can't kill him, because as you probably all know, he's an idiot. You can't kill Herobrine with a stone sword. Yes! Ah, take that!
And of course, who could forget the exploding TNT videos? In these videos, Herobrine is portrayed as less of a ghostly entity and more of a man-child idiot with too much power. Okay, I was joking before, but now I think Herobrine might actually be a trans icon. These videos are goofy as shit.
Say, bro, did you insult my wee-wee? You ain't allowed to do that. Only Mother is, and she does it almost every other day.
And unfortunately probably helped Herobrine be part of the dreaded Minecraft content farm. Yeah, all these videos changed the perception of Herobrine. He was either a badass villain or part of the YouTube content bullshit. Not saying nothing good came out of it, there's some really good animations of this version of Herobrine out there. But there's also shit like this. The whole mystique and intrigue of Herobrine have vanished. He wasn't Minecraft's Bigfoot anymore, he was Minecraft's Sonic.exe. What I'm saying is Herobrine wasn't scary anymore. In some ways, he became sort of a joke. But is that all Herobrine is now? A joke? Well, no. You see, horror is a very big thing right now on YouTube, and a lot of classic creepypastas have been revisited and even modernized, and Herobrine is no exception. There's two recent Herobrine creations I want to talk about. Old Minecraft re-uploads made by Old Minecraft re-uploads, which came into my radar because of Sagan Hawk's video on it, and Him by Marcus Yu, which came into my radar because of Bash's reaction to it. These two series takes the old school interpretations of Herobrine and does something special with it. In these videos, he's not so much of a myth, but more of an eldritch entity, an uncanny creature that causes great suffering to those who come across him. First, we'll talk about Old Minecraft re-uploads. This unfiction series takes Herobrine back to the videos before the videos where he shits himself. It's a reimagining of old school Herobrine, where he's this entity that was released into these two players' games and fucks with them. In this series, he's very much like his late creepypasta counterpart, but done in a more nuanced way. He takes a more subtle approach in comparison to the early Herobrine sighting videos where you fully see his body. It's such a great take on Herobrine, really visualizing how terrifying an actual Herobrine would be in Minecraft. He won't just be spawning in, chasing you, and beating the shit out of you. It would be a mind game. You never see him fully, but you know he exists, somewhere, watching, ready to attack. Within him, the creator has a more gothic take on the character, with Herobrine being an absolute demonic monster that either controls or decimates its victims. It portrays Herobrine as an untouchable being akin to a Dark Age monster. The way Herobrine is portrayed here in the art is beautiful, and looking at some of Marcus' other videos, this treatment isn't exclusive to Herobrine, so perhaps a full look at Marcus' work is needed in the future. There's also the From the Fog mod, developed by Lunar Eclipse Studios, that brings Herobrine into your Minecraft world, acting similarly to Herobrine from those early sighting videos, which really showcase how iconic those videos were.
That's disgusting.
So yeah, even if Herobrine is mostly seen like this, there are still nuggets of fresh, creepy Herobrine that takes any person back to the days of early Minecraft when they were in fear of him. Herobrine has gone through many iterations over a decade now, and you know what? Good for him. Anyone really into Minecraft would have at least heard of Herobrine. He's just that iconic. I think what makes Herobrine so special is just that lack of knowledge we have of him. Ignoring the dead brother crap, he was originally just an entity spotted within Minecraft. That's it. And that is what makes Herobrine's work so well. He's a lot like the original Backrooms, where there's just enough information there to make us terrified, but not enough to allow our minds to wander and make our own interpretations to the mythos or add to it. As long as Minecraft is as big as it is, so will Herobrine.
Herobrine is the last thing you'll ever see. If you talk smack, I'll make your server crash, so you better watch your back for me. And if you think I'm just a superstition, you're in for an epic surprise. You hear a sound, what's that? Turn around, oh crap, take a look into my lifeless eyes.